Um, hello? Hello? What are you doing in my house? Strange, strange people. Ooh, a train's in my house too. My goodness. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We've made it this far. Congratulations. I think I saw... Oh, there we go. I did see a Goji. Hi, Goji. In digital form. Rain, welcome in. Gonna lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk. It's good to see you. Neo, good to see you as well. Hello, heart people. Is that what we are? Are heart people like anatomical hearts with legs, or like Valentine's hearts with nothing else? No limbs. What's up, Nuka? How you doing? How's the night going? Welcome to midweek. Here we are. New with all the emotes. I see you're using those emotes wisely. Well done. I'm proud of you. Also, thank you again. Okay, so we have our tablet up, which is not what we planned on having up the first thing we started streaming. The first thing, like, when we started stream, we were not going to do this. We are going to be working on the apron tonight. The wisest use? The wisest use, yes. I'm good, how are you? I'm good. I am concerned for my cat's well-being right now because he sounds like he's dying, but he's probably not because he's a drama queen. But I'm toasty. I'm toasty. That's what's taking up most of my brain cells right now, is the fact that it's warm. And I just made tea too, so I'm not really helping myself. But yeah, it was a warm one today. I think my car said 108, but that's like after it's been sitting in the sun, so I don't know how accurate that is. I should look it up. I got 15 minutes until bed. Entertain me and go. Mongoose, today I saw the biggest fish that I have ever seen in my life. I made a completely wrong order for a sign that I was supposed to order for work, and it's like 3 times as big as it should be. So I guess today was just the thing of like giant oversized things for me. I don't know if that's entertainment, but that's what I saw today. I hope you liked it. Heart people seemed better than the yeah, I can see where that would go a little sideways. Neo. One stutter away from going off the rails. One stutter. I think the brain makes the stutter though, so you don't really even need the... Yeah, no, I'm good with heart. I like heart people. It's kind of cult-y, but I mean, I'm not opposed. I think I started a cult at work today also, so there's that. 'Tis a bit warm. Yeah, it is. Drinking hot stuff might help with heat. Wait. What do you mean it might help with heat? Why does that work? Wouldn't that just make you warmer? Welcome back, food. Cheers. Did you get a drink? I'm not gonna drink it yet. It's way too fucking hot. Meadow, welcome in. You learned how to sing like the Rev, and now your voice hurts like hell. Are you sure you learned how to sing like the Rev then? Are you okay? Did you damage yourself? I hope not. What's a little ritual sacrifice in between friends, right? Yeah, no, it's fine. I think it'll be okay. We already dissected insects and tore the heart out of a stuffed frog. It could have been cursed though. We don't know that. We could have done a service on that one. Drinking warm water and hot is better for digestion. What about tea that has caffeine and a little bit of honey in it? Does that count? Or does that kind of throw off the whole digestion thing? Tea and it's super hot. What kind of tea did you get? Because I got tea as well, but I think it's part paper now because the string fell in. Ouch. Big ouch. He's really raspy and super high, but your voice just can't go high anymore. Hopefully you're not like forcing it on your vocal cords. Please take care of your voice. A big fish? A big fish, that's it. I guess it's better than a frontal lobotomy. Wow. Wow. Did you just combine 2 jokes? into one with my big fish story. I'm okay for the most part, just can't stay super high currently. Okay. Okay. You'd count it, Nuka? Alright. Oh, damn, I forgot to... Wait. Forgot to tell Ghost, not to eat honey? Damn it. Well, I mean... I'm sure you'll see them again. I'm sure this wasn't like a last goodbye. Oh, it's Ginger Rogers' birthday. Say happy birthday to Ginger. While counterintuitive, drinking hot beverages can help cool you down in hot weather, but only under specific conditions. When you drink something hot, your body responds by increasing sweat production. Okay, yeah. If that sweat can evaporate, it helps to cool you down. However, in humid environments where sweat doesn't evaporate easily, hot drinks may not be as effective for cooling. It's a humid environment here. I don't know what our humidity is at, but it's gross. Damn critical acclaim. Oh. No, not right now. We have other things to do. Open. We gotta find... I moved everything. Yay. Wait, but it was recent. Where'd you go? Oh, no, it wasn't. I moved files. Shit, I organized. If you know where everything is, don't organize. Just leave it as it is. It doesn't need to be pretty. You'll lose everything. You'll find it eventually, and it'll be fine. But you'll go through a period of time where things suck, because I don't know where anything is. According to Mr. Goog, damn critical acclaim and a little piece of heaven. Why you gotta be so high? I know. Wait, did your request go through? No, it didn't, because Songify did a weird thing and I had to restart it. Hold on. But what was it? And I can put it... Oh, there's the link. 1 second. You don't have to request it again, since you already used points on it. I'm just gonna put it in the queue. Thank you for the request. Songify is on, and it should be working, though, now, for requests from here on out. I will stick with my lukewarm water. Fair. That's okay. I'm gonna get through my tea as painlessly as possible if I can. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. That's what the rest of it is. Wait! Isn't that, like, Tom Waits? I feel like that's not right. But my soul says it's right, so I'm gonna say it. Exactly, that's why I refuse to clean your room. I know exactly where everything is, and when someone moves something, it fucks up my entire memory. Exactly. Except for when you need to find something that's, like, way back in your memory, and then you have to, like, fuck shit up to find that. I think at that point, you could probably reset, because then you don't know where anything is anyway. But, I don't know. My systems are strange and unknown. Okay, I'm gonna get to opening a document eventually. But basically, what we're going to be doing today is, one, redrawing some of the stuff that's on the apron we were working on last time. Got a bunch of Sharpies and markers and shit. A lot of that, it kind of faded in the wash a little bit. It's in the dryer right now, though, because it is, it's the victim of bad planning on my part. So we were going to do that first, but it's almost done in the dryer. We're going to just wait for it to be done. And in the meantime, we're going to work on that dumpster... Not fire, dumpster shrine picture we were working on last time for the zine we're doing. But no, I get it, Metal. There's a system. And it works. Especially with my files. Unless it's something that, like, once again, is, like, pretty far back there in my memory. And then things get frustrating. But until then, I know where everything is in my immediate need. Dumpster guide? Maybe we put it in here. Boom. Dumpster Demon Man. Dumpster in the Abyss. Yeah. This says dumpster spread. Which, now that I think about it, gives a very different image than what I thought when I wrote it. I think this is the bricks in the back. These are really super slanty on one side. So, I think I'm just going to redraw those with a line tool instead. What will you draw today? Garbage. Nothing but garbage food. Is that good on toast? Dumpster spread? It depends on the flavor. Honestly, like I haven't made my way through all of them, but the ones that I have tried aren't bad. My favorite though is the mint. It's the like slightly off green linty looking one. That one's really good. I would recommend that one. Okay, so we're gonna make this spooky. And then I think I've actually used the line tool on Affinity yet. Mostly because I just used the draw with shift, but I think for this one, since we might be scaling it, I need to figure that out. Do I even have a pen tool? I do! Yay! That'll work. Maybe. Oh, yum! Better make me some toast. Okay, I have all the Sharpies in the world and not a single stylus in sight. Nuka, I want to know your thoughts. Just speaking of dumpster spreads. Apologies to anyone who likes this, but I have weird thoughts on it, having not tried it yet. What are your thoughts on Vegemite? Okay, so I'm just going to lock both of these. We're not going to do anything to the sketches. Because, I mean, for the most part, other than, like, some of the light on the garbage bags and stuff, the sketch is pretty much there. We just need to make it look prettier. So, Meadow, were you trying to sing this song earlier? I should have kept going with that. No. This is not the kind of pen tool I wanted. Maybe it is. Maybe that worked. I can't see it though, which is probably an issue. Oh wait, we don't need that. Just the stroke. And it's way too small. Maybe not 4. I don't get why when I'm using a paintbrush, 4 is like super, super small. But when I'm using a pen tool, 4 pixels or 4 units is like super huge. Probably doesn't go by pixels. That's probably why. But it's weird how the units don't match up. That right there, Metal? What will you cook on the cooking stream? I'm gonna have to look back at what Mongoose's message was, because Mongoose suggested something and they might have backed up their suggestion. So I have it saved to my notes though. We haven't decided on a date though yet, which I think Goji's gonna do a poll, or I'm gonna do a poll. One of us is gonna do a poll for the date when we're gonna do our like joint baking stream with these aprons. Just been singing the chorus all day. All day? It's a long time. It doesn't look like the same. Oh wait, do I have some sort of weird like tail setting on? Maybe not this? None of those things? Okay, that's fine. We're using a paintbrush. I don't want to deal with a pen for this. It's kind of sketchy as it is. So can you say all this too, Meadow? That was the part. I have tried Nutella. Oh wait, I don't believe I have tasted it, but it sounds and looks unappetizing. I was open to trying it until I found out it was made from like brewer's yeast, or like the top skim stuff when brewer's yeast is made, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a Vegemite connoisseur, but someone explained it to me, and it was something kind of like that. I've tried Nutella, brown sauce. Suspicious. And some other spread that they like across the pond, and you were not a fan. All that said, your taste buds have aged, so perhaps I should try it again. I've always found that super weird how that works. I definitely like things that I had like texture issues or taste like aversions to as a kid. Can I paint here, maybe? Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. I could measure these, but meh. Haven't tried, but I want to cover the entire song once I finally get a singing microphone. Nice. Just be nice to your voice. That's all I ask. Just be nice to yourself. Brown sauce is very beefy. Okay, in what way? Are you done cleaning the chef apron? It's in the dryer. It's currently meeting its soggy maker. And but yes, it was in the wash. We'll get to it though. We're gonna use some Sharpies and draw on it. I like thick steak sauce. So, wait, hold on. What is the difference between steak sauce and Worcestershire? Okay. Worcestershire sauce. You know that one. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna fucking try again. We have all the pins as well. Food. All of those like got cleaned. That weird reaction that I had to my hands the other night, which was super odd and it happened super fast. Like it went like I was okay until we started like getting into the raid and stuff, and then it was like, oh, this hurt. Oh, this feels weird. So sorry for like running away on Monday night, but I like swished them around in baking soda, like the tips of my fingers, which had turned white. They looked like they had mold or mushrooms kind of growing on them. It was really weird. But I put them in baking soda, and that kind of stopped the itching and all that. And then I looked at the stuff that I was using, and it uses hydrogen peroxide for the disinfectant. And that's always had a weird reaction with my skin. So I didn't think hydrogen peroxide would be a cleaner base, but I guess that shows how much I know. Worcestershire sauce. Thanks. So where's the Shire? Is that, well, okay, in Worcestershire. Where does the Shire come in? Because I've also seen that on labels. I'm so confused. So no Apron of Doom for now. The Flare Witch Redeem. Oh, no Apron of Doom for now. I mean, I could put the other one on, since we're not doing anything that's like super messy. So I could put the one that's on Marge right now, which is the one that's Goji's gonna be wearing. Do the thing. Why won't you let me draw? There we go. Nope. Okay, can I just copy this? Maybe. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that thing is an allergic reaction to hydrogen peroxide. Really? You can have a reaction to that? I thought that was kind of a... I guess I don't know what I thought it was, but not something you could have an allergy to, that's for sure. That's from killing butterflies. You mean me having a react? It's just karma from killing butterflies, Mongoose? It was so fast. Yeah, maybe I just didn't notice it. Until I should have worn gloves. I have that entire box of latex gloves that we used for killing butterflies. Mongoose. Which would have protected me. Thank you very much. But the fact that it like got so intense so fast was kind of weird. You're right. We're just gonna do one more of these and then erase what we don't want. Hello. That was weird. Welcome in. How are you doing, liar? It's good to see you. I need to get the hair out of my eyes. 1 second, sorry. How are you? Thank you for the raid. Yeah, that was super weird. Like, I looked up because I had, like, a thought, like, something's gonna happen. And then you raided in. That was the weirdest fucking shit. Like, just mentally, that was very strange. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? How are you? Hello, Vengeance. It's good to see you. If there's anyone here not following Liar Fenris, they're a good friend of the channel, and you should follow them. There's a heart at the top chat. You know what to do. Great timing then at what? Right? No kidding. That was weird. That was that kind of shook me for a minute. You can have a reaction when your skin gets super dry where you're cleaning with no gloves with something that dry skin too fast. We're gonna come back to that food in 1 second. We did have 2 Frosty Tools responses as well. Strange night. You came in on a strange night, Liar. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you again. If you need to take care of yourself, please do so. If you have anything you want to share from your stream, I don't know what you were working on, but either way, you're more than welcome to. And otherwise, hello. I hope your night's going well. Sarge, welcome in. How's it going? Some kitten scritches? We can do that. We can probably find one of those. Letting ads run out on your stream, and then I'll go, care for things, I'm assuming. Nice, nice. All good. All right, I'm gonna go find a cat. Thank you again. I hear one crying because he thinks it's dinner time, and it's not for another 20 minutes, so we'll go distract that one. This one really, oh, hello. Hello, sir. Hi, how you doing? Just 1 second. Ow! Oh my goodness. Okay, bye. He was purring and shit. Thank you. Thank you, Vengeance. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go get the chill cat, though. Broski just went right back to Goji's door and started crying again. Man knows no chill. None whatsoever. Hi, buddy. Maybe sort of scourge it. It's kind of hot for them, so if he's like not into it, I'm gonna set him down. But Sarge, I hope you're having a great day and a great evening. That was a true cat love there. Hey, Loki has his own agenda. And honestly, I was getting in the way of it. And I realized this chair is a lot shorter than my other one. I should probably switch those out. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you're too warm. All right. Brief kitten scritches, but they're warm, and I respect their comfort, so I'm not going to try and smother them in scritches. Thank you for the redemption, though, Sarge. You confused the fuck out of someone when they saw your ID today. They were like, how the fuck were you born in 99 and look so young? I'm taken aback by that statement. There we go. Dude, he is upset. Loki wants food now. Oh, there's my other camera. Whoa. Can you guys hear him through the mic? 'Cause he's upset. So young. Butthole Surfers. That name always makes me laugh. Imagine that. I cannot hear him. Okay, he's loud. Before 2000 is old now. All right. I can live with this. I'm prepared. I'm ready. Okay, and then this all would be floor back here, so we don't even need these two last lines, but I'm gonna consolidate them as well. Did I switch the screen over? I did. Okay, cool. No, not like this. You don't get to decide that, food. I think that's one of those situations that just kind of happens. Like, society decides that for you. You can choose not to accept it, and that's perfectly fine, but... what do you... Vengeance, what?
What's that?
Is it the garbage? It's probably the
that,
garbage.
brother?
I'm sorry. It's my fault. Okay, so these are all one layer now. I think this worked last time, so where we could just select everything and take out the insides. You know, usual drawing things. I meant the people who were born after 2000 see us before 2000s too old. That's what I meant to say. Wait, hold on. People who were born after 2000 see us as before 2000 too old. Oh. I see what you mean. This looks like it's on a recipe card now. It's not what we were going for, but I'm not upset. No, you get Weezer! No, Toto. I can fix. Unless you want that one, and then we'll keep it in Q2. Bullshit. Never mind! Taking Weezer out of Q. Holy shit. Vengeance, have you heard the Butthole Surfer song off of the soundtrack to Romeo and Juliet? Because I really like that one. What am I doing? Searching for Toto. Okay. Taking Weezer out. Toto's in queue. How many plays does Africa by Toto have? Wow. That is a fantastic... If anyone has a Spotify account, you should look out the cover picture. You should look at the cover picture Toto has for their band. One of the members looks exactly like Nikki Sixx in certain ways, and it's kind of weird. Africa has 2 billion plays. My God. Bullshit. Well, since I'm the butthole guy, no, you said that the name made you laugh, so I was challenging your beliefs somehow. Okay, let's turn this inside out. I think that did it. Nope, sure didn't. Let's try this again. That. Oh, weird. I wonder why it didn't do it the first time. Cool. Better. Oh, wait. Maybe we shouldn't have done that until after we draw in, like, the actual lines, because some of the sketches might not be completely correct. Okay. We'll hold off on making these pretty. We'll just hide them. The song is so calming to you. I worked at a grocery store in Idaho, and they played this around closing time every night. I wonder if it was psychological. How do I want to do... Oh, wait. Okay, let's do this. Another layer. And do some of this shit. I remember singing along one night, and then a customer like came around the corner towards the register. I was embarrassed. And they were a regular, so they knew me. Just vibing to Toto at 10 p.m. It is a very calming song, though. I don't think I've ever heard a single other Toto song, though. I will admit. Ugh. That's weird. I wonder why they're shorter on this side. It's not gonna matter because we're gonna erase them, but OMG Huskarl! Welcome in. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. It's going. That's fair. That's big fair. That's better than not, though, so well done. I'm gonna make all of these one layer. And then make another one to be more confusing. Whoop. I'm gonna get so confused by this, but it's gonna look cool, so it's fine. It's going. Honest words. Yes. Aw, glad you're here, Huskara. At dialysis, a lady was playing classic soul music. Classic soul music? And it was like a lullaby. I loved it, though. Soul singers have smooth, melty voices. They do have smooth, melty voices. I agree. Oh, no. We fucked up. Let's try to not do that. I'm so confused. Why did it do that? Hold on. Hold on. Wait just 1 second. So that's there. And then we move it to there. So everything's more or less in squares except for over here. So we have to do this. Like that? That looks so wonky last time. Okay. If you say so. Not Photoshop. Why do we have 2 Mortys on drugs on the stream? Beats me, food. I've learned not to ask these questions too often. I was enough. I was enough. Now there's another. Now you have a friend. Is that so bad? You and other Morty might have something in common. Might be an opportunity. I meant 1, not I. Now we have 2. I was enough. Wait. Are you not one of them? Where'd the other one go? Oh, you're neither. 1 was enough. Oh, I understand. Sorry, it took my brain a minute to process what you were saying. 1 was enough, not I. And now we have 2. It'll be okay. Regardless, it'll be okay. Okay, so we're gonna hide this. I'm not gonna hide this. And we're gonna act like we can follow a pattern better than we actually can. So this goes away, and then this goes away. Did I already fuck up? Wait, hold on. Am I doing this right? So I think every layer would get erased from each one. Not like alternating, because that's the way you draw them. Oh, we don't have to worry about the second part. I'm trying logic. There's a lot of math happening right now just to draw some bricks behind a dumpster. We're doing shape math. It's a little difficult. Hi. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Math, just math in general. Are we making a zine? We are working on a zine for a little bit tonight. We're working on a zine while we wait for the apron that we were working on Monday to dry in the dryer so we can draw some of the, we can Sharpie back over some of the stuff that kind of went away in the wash. It just got faded, nothing like washed out super bad. But, I mean, might be cool to add some stuff, maybe. I love Zine Month. Zine Month? There's a Zine Month? Is it Zine Month? Ret meow? Math. Could be, how do you figure, Nuka? I'd love to see the numbers on that. It's Perzine month? I don't know what these things are, but you sound really excited about it, so I want to be excited about it too, because I really like zines, and zines are fun. I'm prepping zines for like a month that's like a few months from this month, but meth problems instead of math. I remember I made a mock-up of the state campaign against meth in Idaho, and it was meth not even once. I don't know if that was probably like a national thing, but either way, I made a sticker that said math not even once, just as a joke, and my teacher did not find it amusing. Do you use Instagram? I have an Instagram, but I don't go on Instagram very often anymore. I took most of my art down from there. But I still like follow people and look at pages. I just don't post that often. Okay, so this goes through, so we don't need to worry about that. I think this is the same. Right, okay. Just making sure I wasn't fucking up the pattern. We're doing every other one on this one, and then when we turn this back on, we'll erase every other on the other stack of bricks, if that makes sense. It'll just trust me. Trust me, it'll be fine. I use it to lurk, but that's where I learned about Zine Month. I had no idea. I thought... Oh wait, November's the novel writing month. For some reason I was thinking that involved zines more. Instagram is just softcore porn anymore. This has not been my experience with Instagram. I mean, like, the reels are definitely a very interesting place these days. Which is kind of one of the reasons that I stopped using Instagram as much, because yeah, it did get really spammy. Was she Queen Victoria? I am not amused. Queen Victoria, I don't know if she was... Wait, did Queen Victoria... I am very confused, Nuka. No, I didn't like her as a math teacher. Well, I didn't like her as a person either. She was mean. I had a very mean math teacher. She was mean enough that my parents didn't like her either, which was like, whoa. I'll post the prompts in your Discord. Please do. I'm excited. I'm making stuff that's geared more towards the spooky side of things because of the spooky event that I am making them for, hopefully. But yeah, I would love to see the themes. I like making little one-page zines too. Mean teachers suck. They really do. The thing is with this teacher, like, she was mean, but she didn't really enforce her meanness, so I got away with a lot of shit. Oh, wait, did we just... Oh, no, we fucked it up. Loki's still crying outside of Koji's office. I said per-zine, but I meant mini-zine, which is what one-pages are. Per-zines are personal zines, right? They're the ones that, like, more like anecdotal, kind of. I think that's the right word. I'm keeping up and have made 2 thus far, but hope to make 7 by the end of the month. Nice. Her zines are personal zines. Okay. Believe it or not, Riley Gale, rest in peace, from Power Trip. Love this song. Oh shit. I have been taking my headphones off a little bit because they're really warm, and it's really warm in here, and it's making me warmer. Didn't expect to put my headphones on to such high notes. Tea is still too hot. I don't see the problem. I don't see the confusion, Vengeance. It's a good song. Speaking of solely kind of singers, would that be soul? Yeah, he listened to the song before going on stage. Oh, like as a regular thing, like ritualistically. Okay, so none of that through there we need to worry about since it's gonna be behind the dumpster anyway. I forgot about this side of the page. It's fine, I was gonna get there anyway. This is like 2 pages in a zine that we're working on. Logic, you've been around for our dumpster deity weird thing with a gas mask and a pig snout looking thing. This is our like picture backstory for that picture, if that makes sense. Because he got positivity from the song. Nice. That's really cool. Hi, hello. Have you come to pester me about food now too? Alright, you can pester, but don't bite, bro. Because I'm on to you, and that would hurt. Very bad. Okay, so this one, let's start back at the top, so we know what we're doing. But he tore it up on stage and sang thrash metal. I feel like that's a contrast that happens a lot, though. Like, and not thrash metal, but I guess he has made death metal type stuff. But one of Dave Grohl's favorite bands is like ABBA or something. That might not be it. It's a disco band, though. And he's like super into them. And I think that's cool to have a contrast, because like if otherwise you're just listening, if you listen to the same kind of music that you made all the time, that'd kind of suck. What? Hold on, I'll look it up. We got ads in a couple seconds, or we have ads a little past the hour. I think I'm gonna run them at the top of the hour just so they're a little bit closer. Yeah, we're 10 minutes out right now. So does Dave Grohl like ABBA? Yes, Dave Grohl. Okay, this is AI, but this looks like from other stuff too. It looks like there's sources below it to back it up. Yes, Dave Grohl is a big fan of ABBA. He has publicly stated his admiration for the band and even expressed interest in playing drums for them. He has described himself such a big ABBA fan and said he wept like a baby. All right, AI. When he heard their new music. Furthermore, there's a furthermore. He has mentioned that ABBA's music influenced the Foo Fighters album, Wasting Light. I think he had like a recording studio as well that was kind of based around ABBA's. Dave Grohl, ABBA recording studio. Physics teacher in your school was a PhD, not a normal teacher, a super teacher. In his lessons, you need to be on hardcore drugs to understand him. That's a hardcore class. I don't think I've ever been to a class like that. Yeah, he was kind, but it felt like he was explaining his subject to another PhD, not for normal students at all. I had a calculus teacher that was like that. She was like super smart, mathematician level, like listening to her talk was fascinating because I had no idea what she was saying, but she made it sound like it made sense somehow. Um, she knew that math was not my strong skill and that I was a artsy fartsy kid, so she gave me a break, and I really liked her, and I hope she's doing well. She was fucking smart though. Uh, oh, he did buy a console and put it in his own recording studio. That's what I'm thinking of. Did you replace the song? Wait, what? Oh, I see your request now. I did not. Wait, hold on. Do you want Waiting Around to Die as well?
I will send you to
Hey!
Jesus.
Give me 2 seconds here. I'm writing a wrong. Then you can take me. Move. There we go. What's up, B-Wags? How are you? Welcome in. Okay, so that one stays. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Alright. So this goes away. This will make sense to my brain eventually. We'll get this. In the end, it'll look like bricks and everything will be fine. You usually mow the yard to power trip? It's a good way to attack the chores list, I think, Vengeance. Hearing him talk at all makes sense, but after he's done it feels like... What the fuck was he talking about again? Oh, your teacher? Yeah. Yeah, like, I wasn't... With my teacher, at least, like, she wasn't a bad teacher. She was a great teacher. Like, she would walk you through things and explain whatever you needed explaining in a way that worked, but... Just, like, her lectures and stuff, it's like, I could, maybe, if I had, like, 200 more brain cells, understand what you're saying, but I just can't get it. She was great, though. All right, we are at the top of the hour, actually a little bit past the top of the hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and run ads. Please get up, move yourselves around, get a stretch in, get some water, whatever you need. Don't watch the ads, though. Please. Run. Wow, B-Wags! I saw that. Okay, friendos. Welcome back. How's it going? Excuse me. I put hot sauce in my face. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a fantastic stretch of the limbs, drink of the water, piss of the loo on your little ad break. Even that, B-Wags. Even that. If you needed to, you needed to. That's all that matters. I have good news, and that good news is I got the apron out of the dryer, which means we're gonna switch it. Exactly, my thoughts precisely. Goji, says the ghost in my kitchen. Welcome. Welcome yourself, food. Welcome yourself. That means, though, we gotta do some rearranging and put away the tablet for a moment, so we're gonna save this bad boy. We're gonna work on this more. I need to work on this weekend, but Goji and I need to get a plan together and figure out when this whole cooking session is gonna go down. So we're gonna work on that as well. B-Wags, I saw what you did there. Are you prepared to answer for your crimes? Save your shit, girl! I saved my shit, girl! It's on there somewhere. Maybe it's on here, or probably that, maybe. Not my monitors, but you know. It's there! Guilty. Oh, just no fight whatsoever. You don't want to answer, you're just gonna... Alright, that's cool. I can respect that. As a fellow person who has done a crime. Just one. I understand. Okay, let's find a camera, if we can. Yeah, we're gonna need to move some things. Okay, this looks messy. And that's because it is. So, let's move this over here. Oh, there's flour on this corner of the desk still. Gross. Let's go get the danger cleaner and try it again on our fingers. If it's hydrogen peroxide, that shouldn't, like, eat through... like those rubber gloves we had, should it? I guess they're not really it's not really acidic, so I guess not.
Was the crime taking 2 cookies from the cookie jar instead of 1?
I'll never tell. Gloves! I wear a glove now. For why? Why do I need to wear gloves? We're not doing any of the cleaner. I'm just getting the flour off the table. And it's gluten-free flour, so we don't need gloves. It's fine. Wear a glove now. Why do you need glove now if no gloves need? Just a reminder. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Hold this. I'm gonna move this a little this away, but not too far, because then you'll see my shorts, and that'll be weird. Is glove a glove? Oh, rude. Is... Oh, no, you saw my shorts. Is glove a glove if not glove? If glove, then glove, but if not glove, then not glove. Heard it here first. I almost combined that with folks. Heard it here first. Because if you're like me, you forgot. Wait, oh, with gloves? Yeah, I do. Because, I don't know, I just never made it a habit, so I guess I've always done it, which makes sense. Good job, Kay. Let's switch this around. Here's the problem I'm having. There's a mountain of pins where my keyboard needs to be. But the mountain of pins should not go anywhere else for the moment. So we're finagling our space for the moment. Let's get these out of the way. This is our menagerie of markers that we will be using. Most of them are Sharpies. Kay has booty shorts on. These are my booty shorts. These are way too long for my booty shorts. I mean, they're They're my gay as fuck shorts. They're not booty shorts though. It's a different material. Ooh, okay. All right, Sarge. Black tie event here. Oh, but it's so warm. Let's see if I have a black tie here, because I think... Pretty sure I do. Clown shorts. Hey! These are not clown shorts. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, that's a guitar strap. My only black tie has Scooby on it, though. May I interest you in some sunflowers, perhaps, Mongoose? My black tie may be in the wash somewhere. Like a glove. What is that from? Is that Jim Carrey? If the glove fits. Clown shorts, all the colors, I like them. It's a rainbow. A fabulous rainbow. However... I like them because they're rainbow shorts. I don't like them because they don't have pockets. And I don't know what to do with that, if we're being honest. Okay, these are gonna like just get shoved over here. This cannot go any further back. So that's just gonna stay there. We're gonna work in this space. The mask, that's right. Also, I don't know. It's probably fine if I work on I haven't worked at this job specifically in almost 10 years, so like it's probably fine if that's on camera. All pants need pockets, thank you. All shorts need pockets too, because it's convenient and a safety hazard in some cases if you don't. It's just my honest thoughts. Said what I said. Okay, so I was just gonna go over and outline any parts of this that needed it, but like honestly, I don't really think there's a ton that faded. Maybe because it was wet earlier, it looked like it had faded a lot more than it actually had. So I don't think we need to work on necessarily saving anything. Do we want to make something else on here though? Like we could do something across here too. I've been doing a lot of like tubes and stuff in my art lately. All buttholes need holes. It's true, or else they'd just be butts. Got me on that one, Vengeance. You made some shorts once that had alternating color panels, like gesture shorts. Look up some pictures. I want to do something kind of similar to this, but maybe a little more. What is the word I'm looking for? Less. I think these are rangolis. I think these. What are they? Mandalas? These. Less mandala and more eyeball. Cover up or modify those words? Done. Or are you talking like permanently, Nuka? I guess I have some tape I can cover it up with for now. If I want to. Kind of underneath the buttons. Because I don't want it to show like while I'm wearing it, because that seems very weird and don't want to do that. But maybe underneath. I don't know. We're going to illustrate it. We're going to draw over across it first, and then we'll go from there. All pants need pockets. All buttholes need holes. I see the correlation now. Let's do... We have like this space right here that we could do some sort of like image first and then build around it, but I'm not sure how I want to start. I only had scrap material, so I used one color for one leg and then flipped them. Oh! Nice. I used to have a pair of pants like that. They kind of just came like that. But I think I understand what you're saying. Not sure. Like one pant leg was one color and the other pant leg was the other color? Is that what you mean? I'm just gonna do like some sort of gasket up here and then go from there. Because I don't want to do another body part. I don't want to do eyeballs again. I feel like that's my default. When I don't know what to draw, I just go towards eyeballs. Eyeballs are cool, but sometimes gotta think twice. Not sure. Yes, but checkered. Now I'm confused. The pattern was checkered? But checkered? Not butt checkered. Anything but checkered. What? Orange, blue, blue, orange. So, oh, so like the front, and then you switch them on the back. So both sides had, okay, I think I'm picturing things now. I just realized we're super zoomed out on this for when we were cleaning buttons last time, but we can change that. Maybe like this, and then like this, and then maybe like that. Ta-da! Cool, now you can see what I'm doing, kind of, more, better. Do we need more zoom? Left front orange, yeah, okay. Okay, nice. Thank you for the reminder, Vengeance. I had forgotten what cake had meant. Had come to mean to the internet. Can you draw hands? The hardest part? No, I can't fucking draw hands. I hate hands. Okay, that's not true. I can draw hands if I sit down and I focus and I have no distractions and I am in a perfect mental state. I can't draw hands. I can't draw hands. I've drawn a couple of good hands, and that's why I like demons and creatures like that, because they've got long spindly things, and they don't have to look like human hands. Because I suck at human hands. Paws. Paws I can do just fine, but human hands? Mm-mm. I have hands. You hate them too? I mean, it's... Nunu. Hi, by the way. Happy Wednesday. It's good to see you. Secondly, I think it's some... I'm dealing with some repression, because... And I haven't talked about this a lot, but just so you guys are aware, I also have hands. I know. Felt good to get out, but yeah, I need to get through it. Every artist say the same. Hands are hard. Hands are hard to draw. And they're frustrating because they shouldn't be compared to like other things. Muscle structure, like that shit's difficult, but I can draw it. Hands, I guess they don't have any muscles in them. Maybe that's why I can't. Because there's no like rigid structure. I'm gonna blame it on that. The fact that there's no muscles in your fingers. I can't draw hands because they're too squishy. I have an excuse. But at least I get to say squish. Thank you for the avocado, by the way, Vengeance. An avocado. Thanks. What do you mean, food? Are you? Food? A real name? Kind of like the way this looks. It's getting a little, like, bunched up here, so it's not really looking so much like a tube. I need to quit drawing, like, out with it, but... Oh, weird. Are you guys lagging right now at all? That's very strange. There's a lot of things going on with hands. Bones, creases, knuckles. Yeah. All that's tendons, weird sharps, but like it's all like round circle. But then you've got like straight bone, and then you've got these weird like viney things going through. Hands are a lot, man. Hands are so much. Stream was choppy. Is it okay now? Because YouTube is still thinking about having a panic attack. It is lagging a bit. Okay, hold on. Trying to draw hair and I'm going insane. Hair, you have to have a lot of patience for... Okay, bitrate looks fine on Twitch. Hair you have to have like a lot of patience for, just because there's so many like pieces, parts to it. Same with hands, but in a different way. Indy chewing on a cable or something? God, I hope not. No, Indy's in the bathroom right now because he has to eat by himself. And musicals, too. I mean, how do you bend your fingers? Very, very carefully. I have one finger that does not bend too well anymore for playing guitar. I've had to learn how to reshape some chords. It's fine now. Okay, cool. Aw. And muscles too. I mean, how do you bend your fingers? Oh, okay. So this is really cool, and I'm kind of a fucking nerd about it. But it's tendons. It's tendons. You're a puppet, and all your tendons run through the little tunnel thing on your wrist, and it goes through, and then your tendons move all your, yeah. So the muscles are up here, in your arm, and that works, and then you just pull your fingers tight because the tendon is pulled back, and it works here. Hands are cool. I really like the way hands work. Stream froze, and then I missed a wee bit. It's okay because it's good now. Phalanges. That's the word for it. That is the word. That's why when you like carpal tunnel and stuff, it's kind of difficult to move your hands sometimes, or move your fingers sometimes, because that's all swollen through there. So the tendons. All right, cool. That looks, you know, like a little more three-dimensional. We're not going for anything super fancy. Fudge tunnel? Oh, great. I didn't know that's what we were listening to. It's very hot in here, and I'm not wearing my headphones a ton. So you guys go right ahead and enjoy that fudge tunnel. I will sit back and watch. Sorry, my brain is fried. Oh my goodness. It is toasty on the 3rd floor. Sure, okay. It kind of looks like we're powered by steam now, but I'm not upset. Alright, I'm gonna use a little tiny, super tiny guy. We're shading now, just like underneath the little tube parts. I want to know though. Vengeance, you made me curious. I don't know what this band sounds like. He might be chewing on a cable from the bathroom though. I wonder if he's learned how to burrow. Nice and fast drawing you did there? You mean my shitty shading? We're getting there. It's getting there, food. Remember once Troy Sanders mentioned a project, the weirdest music project he's ever done called Turd Factory, which he did with Brent Hines. That's a name? I mean, I had a cat that my roommate and I called a turd monger quite often because she was a little fucking goblin of a cat, so... She wasn't trying to gain recognition or anything, though. She just kind of was a cat. Interesting. Interesting choice. Name choice. I think it would have, like, more shading on this side. Since they're kind of slowly starting to angle down. Maybe like that, a little bit more. It's kind of uneven, but we'll get there. I don't know what to put around it, though. Like, I want to add stuff to the background. Food. Food. Oh my goodness, my voice cracked so bad. So it goes hand in hand with Fudge Tunnel. Fudge Tunnel Turd Factory, right. Let's stop talking. Let's, Vengeance. It's a wonderful idea you have there. There's a lot of bands with those kinds of references, though. Like, definitely not the only two. Delicious, crunchy shading. Guess less shading over here, and then almost like no shading over the top as it goes back into the... Yeah. Yeah. I like that. We'll keep that. Oh my goodness, it feels like it got warmer. It's 8:30. I don't think that's supposed to happen like that. Makes me wonder what other projects Rob Zombie did. Rob Zombie has a knack for naming things very, very strange titles. I think I want to try doing like a circuit board background, just like different lines throughout, but following like kind of a grid loosely. I need to look at like a picture of a motherboard or something. Motherboard, computer, picture. Give me them microchip angles. Nah, not like that. Okay, there we go. Don't try to sell me anything. I just want to look at pictures. God, computers are so crazy. All the little tiny things that go into them to like make them work. It makes me think of that one interview with Bjork where she's talking about all the little cities she sees in the back of a TV. The Electric Warlock Acid Witch Satanic Orgy Celebration Dispensary. Is it dispensary? Oh, hello. Whoa. Okay. Dispenser, not dispensary, just dispenser. Wait, so let's break down this sentence. Let's Sesame Street this for a moment. Electric Warlock, Acid Witch. So we had two different groups here, an Electric Warlock and an Acid Witch. Satanic Orgy celebration, so that kind of gives the type of celebration we're having. Dispenser. How would you dispense? Is it a bus? Is it an orgy bus? I think it might be an orgy bus. It dispenses things. Could be. We'll never know. I like this little tiny Sharpie for doing shading, but it's not working so well drawing like the actual pictures. I think I might just use the regular size Sharpie for the rest of it. I really got lost in that statement. I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. There's a ton to unpack. Or the lunar injection Kool-Aid eclipse conspiracy. I remember the other one. There's one about the venomous rat overlord street vendor. Venomous rat vendor. Something. I don't know. That's the one with fucking in a UFO on it, I think. Or is that the Electric Warlock Acid Wit? God, I want to listen to hardcore Rob Zombie fans talk about their favorite albums. Do they have acronyms for them? Or do they just say the entire album name? I figured we're gonna see the strap side of this more. So I'm gonna do this kind of same thing just on the edge, because we're gonna start putting pins back on. I guess Rob Zombie's earlier album names were pretty short. Hellbilly Deluxe. Simple. 2 words. Educated Horses. Do I know what it means? No. 2 words. Ah, but that's gonna make me put my headphones on. Rude. Just rude. It's just toasty. Where'd they go? Oh. You brought... I know I did! I could have just had it, like, in my head. But you actualized this song into existence, so thank you. Not Incubus, but you get what I mean. So since we have the option, do we want to organize these pins in any certain way, or are we just gonna throw them on just total chaos, do you think? I know. You don't need me to tell you that. I'm just reinforcing that that reality choice. It's about me while I burst into flames for the worst. Cool. Chaos? Total chaos, Nuka, or just like baseline chaos? Be the same. Total? Alright. You don't know what you're asking for, but okay. Alright, total chaos it is. That's what you want. Why hold back? You're right. Ooh, that was weird. I just got really big deja vu from that entire conversation. I hate it when that happens, because it's like, what does it mean? Why does this feel familiar? Brain? Cut that shit out. Just tell me. It's a sign. For what? The voice. There's not even voices. It's just like my brain kind of goes, huh? And, then I go, and we both kind of look at each other like we don't know what side of the hallway we're going to walk on, and then we just go on with our lives. We don't talk about it really much. K in an art class in high school, I'd be down to see that. The only, like, actual art class I took, I was a TA for. I remember specifically that year also. Oh no, I was in one art class before that, because I would have had to TA for it. But I drew a lot of Gorillaz fan art in that class, because I was bored. I also dressed like 2D for a while in high school. You're experiencing what an alternate version of you has already experienced? Man, I'd like to talk to that guy, because I got questions. Just a little crossover. I'm going with there was a blip in the time stream. What was going to happen didn't. But what was gonna happen? Everybody's fucking in a UFO. That's what didn't happen. Or did, because they are currently fucking in a UFO. I have trouble with my tenses. Wait, what about a glory hole? That's the only part of that sentence I caught. The song is reminding me of early Primus. Oh my god, I listened... This is a completely different band, but their names both start with P, and so I always associate them with each other. I listened to a Pussifer song that I had never listened to before, and it was fantastic, and I loved it, and it's probably one of the more popular ones, but just never did. It was great. I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to look, but I listened to it like 4 times. Only the doctor knows. Only. I gotta talk to that guy. I got questions for that guy, too. And maybe a few answers. I don't know. And then why the fuck did he not leave some... Why the fuck did he not leave some signs for me to avoid having the same shit that he had? Yeah! Wait, what? It's very satisfying to just, like, stab this apron repeatedly with a small pen. It is definitely looking like shading, so, like, there's a light source on the top side of it. Your brain is breaking? It's okay, B-Wags. It's alright. Did you remember your spare? Did you keep the warranty papers? Maybe. Okay, this is good. This is good. That's a start, you know. Maybe's not a no. So, you might be in luck. I really like that. I think Rob Zombie, Faith No More, Korn, and Slipknot were your first exposure to weird music. To weird music. Trying to think of what like my first exposure to like weird music, like not pop music would be. I like that. That's cool. I don't want to do the other side quite yet. Because I want to just put some lines behind this weird kind of pipe thing we drew. And then we're going to start putting pins on this again. That wasn't straight at all. Shame on me. Well, it's a chord now. I'm so confused. Who are we fighting and why? Cool. Because it was weird at the time? Because I was a little kid. Fair. The lake tonight. The lake tonight. By my side. I think the first band that I can remember being like, what the fuck? It's probably like Twisted Sister. Because of the makeup. Less the music and more the presentation. But like as a little kid. Probably Twisted Sister. Gonna lie. I'll be a gentleman. Behind the boathouse. I'll show you my dark secret. That's how you felt about Slipknot because of the masks and stuff. For my blushing bride, my lover, be my lover, yeah. So help me, Jeebus. I'm sorry, I can't help myself sometimes. Jeebus always happens. Especially around Volume 3 era. I guess Manson had a pretty big impact on me the first time, but then again, mostly the visuals. Like, music too, more so with Marilyn Manson and less Twisted Sister. But, Jesus Christ! Is he here? Like, right now? And I promise you, I'll treat you well, my sweet angel. So help me, Jesus. Yeah, leave it up to me. Oh my goodness. All right, cool. I'm gonna call this progress. I don't know what the hell I'm starting to do up here. It needs shading, and I don't like looking at it, so we're gonna start with some pins. I think our tactic will be that we put the big pins on first, and then we can, like, fit stuff in around them. Mr. Bungle was on. And Tool, yeah, definitely. I do remember. Okay, so with Korn, I remember the first time I heard. I think Twisted Transistor was the first song I heard by them. And the first time I heard it, I thought it was Rob Zombie for some reason, because I knew who Rob Zombie was, but I didn't know anything about Korn. I didn't know they existed. And that kind of blew my mind. As a chat, I think we should put salads. Busybodies love them right at the top, because we can. Jesus Christ, shredded for my gins? Ah, shit. Why did nobody tell me this? I feel like a bad host. When I heard Korn, I heard the clicky bass and thought the drummer was using a rattle. I think I remember having similar thoughts about not that specifically, but just like not knowing what was happening, really. with the bass and that it was making that noise. I just heard a noise that I was like, what the fuck was that? Say happy holidays with McDonald's gift certificates from like 1982. Avatar was the first band that got me into like super screamy, opened the door for like death metal and stuff like that for me. So they were definitely impressionate. They left an impression. I was impressionable. They influenced me. What is that one with the dial? That's the disaster wheel, Nuka. Check it out. Got, I know the text is really small, but basically what it says is the center says disaster wheel. And then the ones with like the gray writing on them say safe for now. And then the other ones say things like, oh shit, I can't read because it's too small. Flood or drought, you get an option on that one. Terrorism, nuclear war, earthquake, the big one, flu pandemic, mass shooting, asteroid, or tornado or hurricane. Also, Mongoose, we still need to put a tie on. Did I miss your answer? I'm so sorry if I did. I can still do that. Don't have a lot of time left, but I feel bad because my black tie is in the wash. Spin it or not? All right. All right, we will. Any hopes? Any promises? Too late. Ooh, you get the big one. Earthquake. Congratulations. Let's see what I get. I'm safe for now, but just barely from terrorism, so we'll keep that in mind. Okay, wear all the ties on her head. Sarge, I don't want to know the answer to this. I don't want to ask this. Me too. Do one for okay. All right, food. We gotta ask the Magic 8-Ball a question, but then I will definitely see what kind of disaster you're gonna have to deal with, because we all need to know that right now, in the world. That was me that asked for the tie. That's why I now ask the 8-Ball for all the ties. Wait, I thought Mongoose asked for the black tie. I see. Very safe terrorism. Earthquake wouldn't that be just like the earth wreaking terror on us? Really? It seems like it would be a platform point for all the wrong parties. Alright, Magic 8-Ball. Hello. I know it's kind of late for you, but we're here to ask a question that Sarge posted. Sarge would like to know, will I wear all the ties on my head? Think very hard about this answer, by the way. It says, Hund Halfnofne. There's too many bubbles. Oh, it says, it is decidedly so. Well, you know. You didn't say when, though. That's the thing. You didn't say when. So, like, it could be right now. It could be later. I'll put on one tie, though. I'm just gonna pick a tie out. And I'll put it on for the last little bit. I'm sorry. I didn't have a black tie. Very safe terrorism. Ah. You get celestial stars because it's nighttime. I'm like a genie? Please do elaborate. I can fit a lot of places. I don't think a bottle is one of them. we go. All right. Ah, hey! Listen here, punk. You're lucky I like you. 'Cause strangers... Nah, they don't get away with that shit. On the snoot? Lucky. Now that damn song is stuck in my head. Wait, which damn song? For me, your introduction to death metal was Arise by Sepultura. Sepultura. We went over this. But you said on your head, not neck. Why'd you... Oh, tonight. Well, no, it was all the ties on my head, though. You asked for a wish and get a yes, but you never said when, so... Yeah. Hey. I gotta keep my reputation, Sarge. And sometimes that's just really, really shitty terms and conditions that I gotta do this in a way that I can, like, still do things also. How? Oh, found it. Okay. All right. There. Oh, this is weird. This feels weird. There you go. My grandest apologies. Food. Thank you. Keep moving with my eyebrows. I'm gonna ask you guys again because this is important. Have you hugged your garbage man today? Have you done it? Have you learned your lesson? Kung Fu K, let's go. I think this would be very, very inconvenient in a fight. They could just, like, yank me off screen. Looking for the big buttons first. Got a Delta airline. Oh shit, I forgot to take that out. I realized one of these pins is like super inappropriate for Twitch. And I don't know where it went. So that's why all of these are like off screen and I'm like looking at them before I show you. It's one of the smaller ones, so we'll probably won't see it tonight. But shit, I forgot to take that out. Genie in a bottle. No, wait. That's message in a bottle. I can't hear what that song sounds like. I keep trying to imagine. The only thing that I can think of is, I keep singing the Bewitched theme song to myself in my head, reading that Nuka. I don't think that's the same thing. We're gonna put Delta Airline right in the middle so it holds the pocket up, because otherwise the pocket just kind of sucks. I kind of like leaving the eyeball, like, visible among the buttons. Dum dum da da dum da. See, that's not right either, and it's... I can't help my brain. I can guide it in the right directions, but most of the time, when it comes down to it, I'm not in control, man. It sings whatever the fuck it thinks of. Dum dum da 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 dum dum. Now that one is in my head. That right. That one. I can hear it in my head too, right now. Same darn one. Oh my god, we have tea. I forgot we had tea. It's... I waited too long. It's not great anymore. Oh well. Oh my goodness, it is warm in here. This somehow is making my head warmer. It doesn't seem like it would. It's not that much fabric, but it definitely, I feel more spiciness in my brain. Or the blonde, I Dream of Jeannie, or the blonde chip. What's her name? Brittany's friend in I Dream of Jeannie, like the TV show. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. I don't know what these words mean because I can't hear the song. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm looking through names. That's what this is my concentrated face. No! Song! I'm a genie. Okay. But how is the song Blonde? I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. See, I gotta, Christina Aguilera is not the person I thought I would see name-wise on this song. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, her. Oh, she's blonde. Okay, I understand now. Cause I dream of the blonde. Shit, what's her name? Everything makes sense now. Wow, it took a while to get there, but we figured it out, and I'm proud of us. Good job. All this because of one word. One single solitary word. That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. And how it's going right now is I'm fucking melting. It's so hot over here in this little corner. I need to step away, I think, for my computer and get some food in me and some hydration and, you know, kind of just bask in the glory that is my newfound head adornment here. Thank you so much for this lovely accoutrement, if you will, for my face. Hydrate, you too, Nuka, and you too, rest of chat. Please hydrate if you're especially if you're in a particularly spicy area of the world right now. It is hot. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for hanging out too. We got some of this done. We got some more sketching on it. I try to do a little bit of sketching every time we clean pins and rearrange shit on this. So, did a little bit of that. Put the pins on. We got a little bit of zine work done. We're gonna do more zine work on Saturday, which is the next time I'm gonna be streaming on this channel at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And then before that, Friday night, I will be on with Goji doing some Rocksmith. So until then, Food, thank you so much for hanging out. It was a nice stream. Have fun on the rest of your day. You as well. Please take care of yourselves. Please stick around for the raid as well. We're going to be raiding into Sebastian Illustration tonight. We haven't raided them in a while, and I think it's time we give them another visit. So use whatever raid emote you want. But if you are subbed, feel free to use ours if you feel the need. And until next time, don't panic. Drink water. Be good to yourselves.